We have seen some terrible but some great airdrop on Solana recently, like for example the Camino one, quite bad. Then we got the Tensor, which was really good, Parasol, and many more. So today let's go and check out right now some of the best airdrop on Solana and what you could do about it. The first one is Sanctum over here, which you have heard a lot about, but are you able to utilize the money that you put in? What are you gonna do? Well, for Sanctum, the link is down below. If you do wish to support me, it is a referral link. But how does it work? Well, you will be landing over on this page and you have the possibility to go over here to Wonderland. Now, on Wonderland, you have the possibility to go and pick one of these pets, which very straightforward. Everybody is a staked Solana version of a platform like Bonk, Clock, Compass, Drift. We got Helium and more. This one is the official one of Sanctum, the Inf. We got the Juicy Soul. We also have the Jupiter stake Solana. So you go and pick one. My idea for it is, and also I will tell you which one I do prefer and which one I don't like out of them, so you have a little bit of an idea. But if you want to go and be participating in this, you pick a few. So for example, let's say you have 10 Solana. If you do have 10 Solana spared, I would go and put maybe 2 on 5 of it. So you have a wide variety of things that you're hitting, like Jupiter, you're hitting the Infins, you're getting the Helium, and so on. I wouldn't just stack all of them into one. And how this works is that every once in a while, they're gonna go and here, go up in value, go up in XP point. And for example, this one, it gets 10 experience point per minute for every 1 Solana that you put in it. Same for the Jupiter one kind of thing. And I do have some other possibility also. How do you earn the experience? How do you get the pet? So the best option is to go and pick, if you have 1 Solana, 5 different one with 2 Sol each. And then you're gonna see them simply rank up. So it is basically a point system made in a fun way, experience point. Or you can also go over here and change your Solana directly to infinity if you want to stick within the Sanctum one. But it is pretty straightforward. If you do go and swap your Solana, you can also withdraw them. Now, if you do withdraw them, for example, you do stake your Solana for infinity, and then you withdraw your infinity for Solana, you will not earn any more experience. It's like a lending and borrowing platform. If you lend and you borrow, and then you just get your lending back, you are gonna stop earning the lending points. So the point system simply stops, but you can get your money back. And this one is the latest hot version of it. Am I gonna participate in this? I am still thinking about it, and I will tell you in just a second why. But talking about the second airdrop, which in my opinion is still the best, is Jupiter Season 2. But before we talk about Jupiter Season 2, I do wanna tell you that there are some important NFTs dropping on ZORA, which have the possibility to make you farm Frentech airdrop, base airdrop, ZORA airdrop, and many more. And we have this one over here. We got I will all leave them all linked down below. And we got the Frentech, which has been officially posted by Frentech itself and by Base as well. So this is an official NFTs, which by the way, to mint it only costs 0.0007 Ethereum, which is $2 at current time. So I would suggest you to go and mint this NFT that I show you, because they are official with Frentech airdrop over here. We got the official base NFTs also on ZORA, so definitely could act like a multiplier for the base airdrop in the future. The same one goes for the Frentech. We got the Arzuki over here, the official partnership between Arbitrum, ZORA, and Azuki, and it has been minted. Also, do not get yourself out of it. Just go and farm it. Once again, they are all $2. They only cost gas fees. Otherwise, they are free in terms of NFTs value. This one is super important. Arbitrum collaboration with Azuki, with ZORA. We then have the ZORA official one from their account. So this one is definitely for the ZORA possible airdrop, which is very, very important that you go and receive it and you go and do it, because this one will qualify you for the ZORA airdrop even more. And then we have the Uniswap X ZORA X Blast. So another 3 airdrops that you can go and get for yourself by minting this one. So I will leave them all linked down below, and it is very important that you go and get them, in my opinion. But next up, as we said, we have the Jupiter airdrop. Now, in terms of the Jupiter airdrop, I still believe it is the best one out of the one we're gonna go and look. And why is this? Well, you're probably saying that, oh, the season 1 already happened. They only gave a fraction of the airdrop to people. So just keep that in mind. Which season 2 is gonna be even bigger. And what do you have to do to be eligible for the season 2? Well, first of all, if you already received season 1 airdrop, you are not gonna be eligible for season 2. what you have to do is to go and create a new wallet if you do want to be eligible for season 2. And this one, contrary to what Sanctum is, or some of the others that we're gonna go and see throughout this video, on Sanctum, you do have to go and deposit your fund, and you have to keep your funds locked in the protocol to be able to earn experience point. On Jupiter, the important thing about this protocol is to make volume. You need to create volume. And what do you have to do for that? Well, you can simply swap tokens in and out. You can swap 10 bridges a day. The gas fees on Solana are minimum, so you can simply go and swap a few tokens here and there. For example, you can go Solana to Jupiter token directly, so you're interacting with Solana and their homemade token, the Jupiter token, which in my opinion, it is very, very important. You click on swap and you go and swap them. So let's go and sign up to the website over here. And you simply go and do all of these things. So you swap one to the other, you swap it back, and the fees are very minimal. And why I like this Jupiter airdrop is because you only need to create volume, whether it's with swap, whether it is with limit order, whether it is with bridging, which by the way, the bridging you are enabling, even if you go and do the D-Bridge airdrop, which we did cover recently. We did cover the D-Bridge airdrop, and this one goes hand in hand with D-Bridge airdrop as well. And you keep on going swap. By swapping, you create volume, you create mass, you create transaction, and this is what the Jupiter airdrop is all about. And if you want to utilize your token and you're like, okay, I think I farmed enough Jupiter, then you can move easily to another protocol with the same Solana tokens that you have, because they are not locked in forever on or X amount of time on, for example, Sanctum or MarginFi, which we're gonna go and talk in just a second, because there are some updates for it. So Jupiter still one of the best. I do encourage you to go and try out some limit orders with very little orders. For example, you can go and sell, you can go and exchange over here. So you hear it's kind of like a swap. So you can go and sell one Solana token for Jupiter token, or if you want, simply go and do it to a USDC token. So you sell one Solana, you receive 128 USDC, and then you move it back around just like this. Also the perpetual, now with the perpetual, it is very, very risky. So make only sure that you are doing very minimal. For example, 0.1, you can long it for a, 5x, which is okay. You have collateral, you have the liquidation price at $100. So make sure that you only play a little bit and just long a few tokens so that you have the possibility to go and, create interaction with the contract, longing and shorting. And the other important thing, which it is not, in my opinion, a must do for the next airdrop, but could potentially be one of the best multipliers. And we don't know if it's a must do, but it is to go over to the governance over here and convert Solana into Jupiter and stake your Jupiter token. This will give you voting power, and by voting, you will potentially be eligible for more token airdrop allocation. The more Jupiter you stake, the more allocation you have, and that will create, as well as volume, the possibility to be eligible for potentially a multiplier. Next up is Drift. Now, Drift, in my opinion, still needs to go and perform a very, very big airdrop coming very, very soon. And this one is a more of a different type of airdrop. Like, it is kind of like the MarginFi over there. You have the possibility to lend and stake your token. For example, you can go to earn over here, you can lend and borrow your token. So you lend 1,000 Solana or $1,000 of Solana, you borrow, and you have the interaction with the contract. You are providing liquidity for the protocol. You can then unstake whenever you want, but if you do want to hold a few transactions, you can do that. You also have the possibility to do perpetual, which seems to be the best way to go and utilize and earn points when the point system was live, to do perpetual and to do spot trading. Now, those one are for not important people, but people that know what to do, because it is quite risky. For example, over here, I had this legend that did a 30-day volume of $4 million. So definitely he knows how to do it. And the link to this one is down in the comments below. He knows what to do. He will get a nice airdrop because he did do some trading volume, he did profit, and he did very, very well. But it is a little bit more of a risky situation because of the perpetual trading, of the spot trading, of the swapping, and all of that. But in my opinion, it is still good. We then have the MarginFi airdrop, which, contrary to most people's belief, I do think that it's gonna cook, in terms that we see over here, we got the point system. A lot of people left the MarginFi airdrop since the controversy over there. but you simply need, and this one is kind of like a bank situation, kind of like what Sanctum is, the same was Drift, and Marginify is the same. You lend and you borrow, meaning that you lend $100, you borrow 50% of that, you keep a collateral size quite, not 2% that you have available collateral, all your life is, just be sure that you are doing the right things. And this one is very important. I'm no financial advisor, but when it comes to lending and borrowing, it is easy to get liquidated if you don't know what to do. My strategy for it, and also what it was for Marginify, what it was for Drift, and also what it was for the Kinsa Finance airdrop over on Binance, it was to, for example, lend $500 and borrow only $200 of the same token, meaning that I lent BNB and I borrowed SNBNB, so a token paired to Binance, so that if one goes up, the other one goes up, if one goes down, the other one goes down. That was my strategy, but I'm no financial advisor, I'm no expert. That was simply my strategy, and I didn't get liquidated for it. And Marginify, it is a good airdrop in my opinion to go and look forward to for the future. The next up is the Camino airdrop, which we just gone and claim our beautiful 163 tokens of Camino, which are probably worthless right now, and it's 10 minutes since the airdrop, but Camino will have a season 2 airdrop. And for the season 2 airdrop, we can see over here, we have the possibility of earning points, and the point system, you will be redirected. For 48,000 points, I did receive 160 tokens. It is not the best of the protocols right now in terms of what is the possibility to receive it. But, you can go and do it for yourself if you do believe in the long term. Just the first airdrop is a little bit of a letdown. The first airdrop for Jupiter, though, which was the one that really pushed up everything, it was the best airdrop that we have seen, as well as Cheeto, but Jupiter was really, really good. I think Camino did do a little bit of an oopsie. We could see the airdrop season 2 at a price of $1 per token, which is gonna make really, really good money for some people. And last but not least, we got Tensor. Now Tensor will have a second airdrop. Tensor, we know, already had a airdrop. It was really, really good. For this airdrop, though, it is a little bit of a different side of things, because it is talking about NFTs, rewards, Tensorian, points, referral, which if you do wish to support me, thank you very much. The referral link is down below. But you have the possibility for the Tensorian over here. The Tensorian are their own NFTs, and by having them, you will be able to go and receive the the airdrop, as well as you need to go and trade NFTs. So buy, sell NFTs, whether you want to do it at a profit, whether you want to try and do it simply just snatch a few, just do a few transactions, just buy a little bit. For example, this one, which is worthless, you can go and buy it, you can go and sell it, you can place it on the market. Although the one that do receive the biggest amount of airdrop are the one that really go and enjoy the possibility of an NFT appreciating and the deflationary value, so that it goes up and down. You can sell it, you can profit of it. So it is a little bit also here of a trading situation, which is a little bit tough if you are new to it, if you don't know how to trade, if you don't know how to buy and sell NFTs, if you don't know which NFTs to go and look for. And this one, I will stay out of it, even though it was very lucrative and it was done really, really well and a lot of people made money. I personally, I know how to lend and borrow tokens. I know how to swap token, which is very, very easy on Jupiter. I don't know, however, how to go and buy, sell NFTs without a loss for a profit, creating volume. I don't know the exact situation of that. So I think I will stay away from it. And last but not least, we got the Grass airdrop. Now, Grass airdrop is simply this plugin over here that you need to go and download. The link is down below, and you simply need to keep it activated, and that is it. You will collect points on the back end, and those points will be converted into airdrop points. Airdrop points will be collected and will then be having a US dollar value to it. So it is, nothing is set here. We don't know what the price will be. We don't know what amount of points will be rewarding on the amount of dollar value, ranking system, whatever. It is just points that you collect, and that is about it. So with that said, guys, thank you very much for watching. Let me know down in the comments below your favorite pick of this airdrop. I stick with Jupiter in this situation, and I will stick with Jupiter going forward as of right now. But potentially the Sanctum one, I am interested in looking at it, but it is alright. It's a whale situation. A point system is a whale situation system. You just put your money there. People that have the possibility to just drop down 100 Solana, they're good to go, you know. You get all the points with 100 Solana, you don't need them. Oh, when you need them, you just go and pick them up. But on the meantime, you have another 200 Solana on the side that you're able to farm all the other airdrops. So I will potentially stay away from it, but I will let you know. Check out my Twitter. I will post all the daily updates over there. But with that said, thank you for watching, and I see you all in the next video. Ciao, guys.